It's essentially allowing you to use the city's fortification as a buffer to gain experience, which is kind of cool. That being said, I wonder if that's sort of exploitable in a way. Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Endless Legend Symbiosis. We are playing with the Endless Legend community patch, which is made by Leader Enemy Boss and is linked down in the description. And we are the Forgotten. We did just make it to an Empire plan. Wait a minute. No. We set that Empire plan before we settled this city, and now it's showing it as unset, and now we're not going to be able to afford anything. That's garbage. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta check something out here, guys. I'm gonna actually see about loading the autosave from right before that and see what it looks like. Because I'm curious whether or not that was something that basically happened because we reloaded the save, in which case that's really, really weird. But that was, yeah, no. We spent all of our influence on the Empire plan, and then we founded the city. By design, that is what we did. So if we need to wait a turn between doing that, that's totally fine. But what I'm not going to do is, like, load back in and be like, oh yeah, no, we got wrecked. Because we totally planned for that Empire plan. We actually intentionally did not settle cities and things. Okay, yeah, so this is pre-settling. So now we are going to test that theory and see if I am correct. Now first we're going to send these guys... Oh wait, did they opt not to siege us this turn? Okay, it looks like... Wait, what is this? Ah, okay. So we're going to retreat here, although if we... If we do the fight, we actually get to see some more terrain, but we're going to retreat because we already have enough terrain revealed around there anyway. And that scout cannot win that fight. And we're going to send him back up this way. Now the haunts are not sieging us anymore, which is interesting. That must be because, like, the random seed was reloaded or whatever. So we're going to go here, get that, and then test this theory and go ahead and settle our city. Bam. If that works like that, that's fine. It's just something that we want to know. Okay. So we colonize that, maintain a minimum of 3 influence in your new city for 5 turns, and we'll get 25 die if we do that, which is fine because, you know, we could use the extra influence anyway on the next Empire plan. It's honestly not that big of a deal to do that. Let's see if we can get this scout over here, though, and try to take advantage of the dust eclipse a little bit more, and we do want to get him over here so that we can see the Mykara city and begin spying soon, too. So we've got that guy there. We're going to go ahead and put Mill Foundry in here. We may also put in canal systems. That seems like a good idea. And then we're not going to do canal locks. We did all these last time, but I think after those two we'll do a central market and a sewer system, and then seed storage and Empire Mint. I think that's okay. I think it's okay to do that order. Like, we're going to get happiness before we start getting, like, food and dust this way. But the upside is we'll generate a lot more dust and a lot more well, science doesn't do anything for us. So maybe not. Maybe we want the food up a little bit earlier. We'll be generating a lot of extra dust from the happiness, but we won't generate a lot of food. So we'll put seed storage right there. That actually makes more sense. We could also use dust to buy some of those things out, but that also seems like kind of a waste. Okay, and then we have our army up here that was going to search the ruins. And I believe after they search these ruins, a sick Nidya can be saved by exploiting anomalies, integrating them into your city. The first step is to heal the Nidya naturally using the magics evolving on Auriga. Build over a total of 11 anomalies in your empire. We may have already done that, and if we can get management sciences for free for that, that would be awesome. New quest added, Dust Gives, Dust Takes. Entering the shadowed ruins, you find several figures huddled under a nearby fallen pillar. Moving closer, you learn that they are a Nidya family, old and young, 6 in number. One of their young males is ill, and the elders mutter of the magic grounds that may save him from death. They ask you to help. Okay, so I don't know if we're actually covering that much, but we have to be close to that now, especially with our new city being, like, right in the middle of 3 anomalies. I'm gonna try to send this scout over here, actually, and see if we can parlay with the Silics in this region, because we know that there's 3 Silic villages here. There's also this gold right here. We really, really like this region as somewhere that we can settle in the future. but it would help if we could pacify all 3 of those villages so that we'd have an extra 3 population as soon as we settled over there. That would make a big, big difference. If we could get that, I would actually probably just throw a settler in queue right here and pop them out relatively quickly so that we could send them over there and get another city before our empire plan comes up again. Okay. And then we also had this, which we were going to use to buy that chapel, which will let us get another 3 pop in this region if we build it. It does require 10 pearls that we do not have just now, so that's okay. We'll get that later. And I think that's everything covered nice and well. Yeah, awesome. Ending the turn. So if it lets us keep our empire plan, you can totally do that. Okay. Did we get to keep it? Do we have the empire plan? Let us load into the turn here. So we got a canal system at McLaren, which is excellent. Now they're working on the central market, and after that I believe we want to build that chapel, but we need more pearls to do it. End of the dust eclipse. That's sad. I would have liked the dust eclipse to go on for a little bit longer. We didn't really get to do much to take advantage of it. And now we do have enough dust now for boarding vessel if we want to start going into that, and I don't see why not. That seems like a really, really interesting thing for us to start grabbing up as ocean stuff. So I think we'll get boarding vessel here. However, yeah, we'll get boarding vessel. That's fine. Okay, so getting boarding vessel there means that we can now start to construct naval units, and we'll probably want to do it from this city right here, just because this city has sort of the best location for it. Do we not actually have the ability to do so yet? We may need 1 more district to do it, though. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I mean, that's not a problem. We have a borough street waiting to be used. So if we put one right there, that should give us access to that ocean square, and we should be fine. Alright, cool. That works. That works perfectly. Now let's move all of these guys back into something else. If we go all into food, we're 2 turns away. So maybe in a turn or 2 we move them into food, but for right now we're going to leave them in production so they can finish all that stuff really quickly. And then of course everybody here is going to go straight back into industry so that we can finish the megapole, because once we get the megapole we will be set. Like, no joke. And honestly, I'm going to do canal locks here after we do the megapole, I think. Although, it is actually worth considering doing canal locks up here instead, since this region will be able to produce naval units. 72 production. Oh, wait a minute. What am I kidding myself? There's no way. The industrial megapole being here makes this way, way better. Although, I mean, we could still split it up. That would help our naval production. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna split this up. Canal locks will go up here, and the industrial megapole will go down here. And the population of Brenla has grown. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so we're gonna take these guys out of influence for a second. Oh wait, no we're not. We need them in there for 5 turns. So until 5 turns have passed, we have to keep 1 guy in there. We can move 1 into food here if we want. But moving 1 into food doesn't make much difference. Moving 1 into production does, however. It'll increase when Mill Foundry finishes. So we're gonna do that. And then I think, honestly, right after Mill Foundry, we'll see how many turns this will take, but we may do a district right after Mill Foundry to get going, because, like, the reality is there's a ton of anomalies here, and we can cover some really, really great ones just by doing this. Like, 10 food there is huge. 10 food there is phenomenally good. On the other hand, if we start growing out this way, then we can get closer to this production that's over on this side. I don't know which way we want to go. I think we'll go this way. I think we'll go this way and maybe work straight across and then build out from there, because I suspect we will be building a lot of burrows in here. Okay. So then we have our scout unit here that was moving through to try to get to this ruin. Ruin's still searchable, I believe. I could be wrong, though. It's hard to tell with the Mykaran spores on there sometimes. Not searchable, but we will burn the spores. Get that thing away from our capital. This is probably going to anger the Mykara. We're definitely going to have issues with them because we did this. So as soon as our industrial megapole is done, I mean probably before that, we're going to pump out some more scouts and try to get our spy going over there. Speaking of which, we should probably put our dust focus towards picking up a good governor of some sort. The question is, do we actually have anybody available that's worth picking up? So I gotta believe that that could be useful with the dust boost, but it's not great. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Industry efficiency 1, not the best hero for the Wild Walkers, but additional production is always very, very useful. So that's an option. Still nowhere near as good as Exit the Chosen, so maybe we just wait. We don't have the dust anyway, we just need to think about having it when it becomes available, like a good hero does. Okay, so let's parlay here to pacify the Silics, collect enough dust to buy their allegiance. Come back when you can give them 100 dust. That'll be next turn, but it doesn't matter, because what they're actually going to do is be like, oh, just kidding, go talk to this other Silic village in the region. Which is okay, provided the other Silic village also doesn't have a quest. Like, that would be fine, honestly. And we're gonna leave him here destroying that fungal growth for the moment, and that should be everything for this turn. Gonna go ahead and end turn there. Honestly, if we get the Silics that easily, though, like, if it's just like, yo, talk to us, and then go to that other village, that is totally fine. Okay, so we did the first part there, we got 20 influence. You please the Silics who told you what you actually need to do, bring 10 of titanium to the other Silics village located in the region. Alright, that's fine too. We know that there's another one up there, and if we get all 3 of them just for bringing 10 titanium here, that's perfect. Like, I have no issue with that, it's right there. Oh, and look at that, guys, a dragon tree in this region, just perfect. This is awesome. This is really awesome. We don't have a ton of dust generation right here, but there is some nice anomalies here. This owl, or spiral rock peel here actually does have some good, well, it doesn't have great dust, but we do have dust off of this coast here. I still think this region is phenomenal. We have 2 happiness anomalies. There's double gold in this region, which is great for the Forgotten. This is a good region. We're gonna get it 100% for sure. Which means that we need to consider producing another settler down here. Which is fine, we kind of anticipated doing that anyway. Let's go ahead and check the build for our boarding vessel and maybe start producing some of those as well. So we can get stun, we can get boarding party 1. I want to see what that does. Converts 30% of remaining life to bonus damage. Wow, okay. Well, that could be useful for us for sure. Is that remaining health? Yeah, that is remaining health. So bumping their health actually increases their damage, which is interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bump their health up, and then can we get more health here? We cannot, but we can get Fomorian Slayer, which will give us extra damage against the Fomorians, which is fine. And now we can totally start pumping those out if we want to. But I'm gonna get this settler out first, I think, because we need that burrow anyway before we can start building ships. And then as soon as that's done, we're gonna build ships and we're gonna get out there quickly. I want to get out into the water and start doing things out here and try to take advantage of being out there before everybody else. Sharan has grown to 8 population. Excellent. We will have the industrial megapole in a turn. Who be you? And why are you here? That may be the other army that we need to defeat for our quest. Is that where we're at right now? No, we're actually on a haunt village in Isolid. Oh, those might be the guys that spawned from the haunt village though, so I mean, yeah, we could go here. If we attack here, then our hero will back him up from our city, but I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Mainly because, like, I don't know if they'll win anyway. With the militia, they'll probably win, I guess. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have good gear on our hero first. That's probably the best plan we could have. So we do not want that. Actually, at this point, we just want claws. Claws are probably going to be the best damage throughput. We're going to get our basic gear there, and then we're also going to get that and that. Oh, and we can't afford to do the upgrades. Wait. But we only need dust for some of these upgrades, not for all of them. Okay, yeah, we do. Well, whatever. That's something. That'll give her better weapons and slightly better armor. Now, we could attack here, but I don't know how well we'll do if we do that. I think we'll wait a turn. Waiting one turn will actually give us an extra scout, and that may be just perfect. Okay, 3 turns out from growth, that's fine. What about up here? 3 turns out, 1 turn out. Beautiful, that's what we want. Doink. And we should have checked our other city down here, but we know that we have to leave one of their guys in influence for the time being, so that's less of an issue. Congratulations! You are the first to complete the construction of this legendary building. We got the industrial megapole, guys. Game over. That's where we won. I'm just kidding, but it kind of is. We failed the quest A Princely Gift because we did not declare war on somebody within the next 10 turns. Sorry, game, we're not going to go to needless war just to make you happy. Okay, we do have a scout, though, and it looks like our hero just leveled up. Oh. We're being sieged in Brenla. That's not okay. Okay. How are we going to deal with the siege in Brenla, though? We need to get down there quickly, and I don't know that we have any units that are particularly... If we move this guy, we're going to lose the damage we've done on that fungal growth, and that doesn't feel like it's worth it to me. What I might do is send this guy down here and then attach our hero to him and go after them with that. But in the meantime, we do have an army of assassins coming out here. Although, realistically, we should probably build the Museum of Auriga instead, being honest. Whoops. Wrong thing. Okay. Let's go to Museum of Auriga here, and we'll put it right there. And then we'll also get a Burrow Street in there, and we'll put it right there. Is that our city center is still level 1? Yeah, that's because we're trying to get to the Altar of Anomalies, that's right. So we're still level 1 in our city center, which is actually really bad, and I'm probably not going to wait. I think we're going to put a burrow here anyway, just to get that done. Because we definitely want to get our city center up. And then once that is done, we actually probably don't need to make any more of these assassins. Let's go make some Predatores real quick. These are just going to be very, very basic Predatores, which will serve us just fine. Predatores are incredibly strong, guys. Like, really, really strong. Giving them improved movement makes them agile, too. It makes them able to kite enemies around. That combination is just really powerful. So now we have those prepared. We are at a point where we can start pumping out military if that's the direction that we decide we want to go with things. Minus 50% turns in jail on captured, or plus seniority bonus. Both of those are very, very good for spying. I think I'm going to go with that for right now, just because I'm more concerned about her being jailed or killed than I am about her necessarily being caught. Okay, you're doing your thing, that's fine. You're on your way over there, that's fine. You have a burrow coming out and a pop coming... Wait a minute. How did that go from next turn to 3 turns? Oh, because we already got it. Duh, we already got the pop. That's why I was like, what happened? We were doing so well. Okay, so that's fine. We're going to pump all those out, and once that Burrow Street is done, we should be able to see whether or not we can produce naval units there. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to produce naval units there, honestly, though. We do need more titanium to finish this quest, which is fine, because that means we can just keep kind of exploring in this area and see what else we find. There is a nice ruin right here waiting for us to come get it. There is also some pearls up there. There are 15 pearls up there. Get over there. Holy moly. 15 pearls will basically buy the Abbey of Anomalies that we're waiting for. That is huge, huge, huge. I mean, this is really annoying because we can't do anything to get around this guy sieging right now, except for send some units in and hope that our militia can take them, which is what we're gonna have to do. Although, honestly, if we attach our hero to that unit and then go after them, we'll probably kick the crud out of them really, really easily. And our hero does have the -2 cooldown on being reassigned and things, so that'll actually help us get that done too. And the Urkans have emerged. Another one. Fakir is over here. Why are they right next to each other? Why is that even... Okay, that's crazy that they're like super close to each other like that. Like, that doesn't... I don't know. I just figured the game wouldn't spawn them that close to each other. It's kind of crazy. One of the armies roaming in Zygor has the treasure that you seek. Find the army. Here's an idea. I don't want to find an army because the army will probably just kill this guy and I need him to turn the quest in. So we will just not have the armies and that will just be fine. We're gonna go ahead and search that ruin for sure so that we can potentially get some more luxury resources, and then I'm gonna bring him over here and see what it would take for us to land Khazar, because we may actually have the resources already and not realize it. In fact, we probably shouldn't spend either of these just in case that is what's going on. Okay, Scout, get in there. You need to break this up. Yeah, that's right. We're here. Go away. Because this is ELCP, we know that we want to get onto this hex before we attack, otherwise we will not benefit from fortification. Yes, we knew an Urkan came up, that's fine. This will be done with canal locks in 2 turns and a scout, or not a scout, but a settler in 3. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and build another burrow. We have one here. Let's do one there and one there, potentially, or there. No, we're going to go up here. So we'll do that one, and then we'll do one right there. We do now have a naval port, so we can start building boarding vessels. And I think I might actually... No. We want our settler first, but after our settler, we're going to start prioritizing boarding... Actually, no. I'm totally wrong, guys. We're going to do burrow streets first. We're going to get through everything, and then we'll do boarding vessels. I just really want to get out there and see if, like, getting out there early and getting control of the naval stuff makes a big difference for us, because I normally don't get to do that very often. Let's go ahead and end the turn here. Like, I get out in the waters, but it's usually later on. Brenla will lose population in 1 turn. What? Oh, this is because they're sieging, because they suck. Okay, you're gonna go right there, and can we do that? We can do that, and we'll be okay. Alright, that's fine. I really don't like those guys. We should honestly get pacification for their village very, very soon, though, because we have had, what, 2 turns already with 3 influence coming in, and we only needed 5. Oh boy, the haunts are moving. Okay, so we have an assassin coming out. Triumph, you've disposed of an enemy fungal bloom. You're darn right we have. Snark and Awe, congratulations. We have gotten our pacification, and we got 25 dye for that, which is actually really great, because if we find out that the Urkans need dye now, we have a ton of it. Bring a settler to the ruins to improve the organization of the relief efforts, and that will get us a shield that we don't really have any use for. However, it does give natural immunity, which I'm not sure what that does, but it might give immunity to disease from the necrophage, which would actually be really, really useful. It doesn't matter, though, because in order to search that, we need... What was it again? Too many chiefs? No. The first step. Sign a peace treaty. Wow, we have a lot of quests open right now. Bring a settler. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. There's no way we're doing this quest. If we do this quest, it eats our settler. Forget that. That is like the dumbest idea ever. There's no way we're doing that quest. It is not oh, we want to go there. It is not happening for us to do that quest. Get them, boys. We may not get the bonus here because that scout came from outside the city, but we do get the militia here helping as well. And if we manual this fight, I think we've got a pretty good chance of getting them. Okay, so you don't get your bonus here, do you? Yeah, see, we're not seeing any bonus from fortification there. These guys get it, but he doesn't get it because he wasn't inside the city when it happened. He'll go first, so what we kind of want to do here, though, is... I mean, honestly, what we really want to do is focus fire. Everybody focus fire on one guy, try to kill him before this gets any further out of hand. Get him, boys. Come on. There we go. 41 is a nice amount of damage for them to be hitting on him. You can actually go after them now, I suppose. It just makes more sense to split up there because they're stuck by them, like they can't move past them, I don't think. Oh, wait, maybe they can. Our units, I think, can do that. I think that's what Fast does, or maybe that's what Acrobat does. I think that's what Acrobat does, so I'm wrong. But we are going to win this fight, though. We are going to win this fight. We're going to kill them. We're going to get pacification, or we already got pacification on them, rather. So there. Now that siege is done. Now we don't have to deal with them anymore. And we still have our scout. We actually didn't lose him. I think I might send him across the water over here and see what we can find. That is actually not a bad idea to try to preemptively get out there. This luxury boost facility is what I really, really want on the water, which is why I'm like, okay, guys, we're gonna get out there into that water stuff now. Let's see what we can do with this scout. I'd like to bring him over here and get eyes on the Mykara, or as close to on the Mykara as we possibly can. But we also know that we do not want to tangle with these guys at all. We'd like to maybe get up through here too as well. Destroying that is something we could do in the future, but it's not as important as destroying those temples. The temples are a much bigger problem because of the fact that they allow the Mykara to teleport. Okay, and now we do not have the titanium still, which is fine. Let's go ahead and get some more exploration done here and search that ruin. 50 dust. Absolutely awesome. So if we wanted to, we could use all of our dust right now to try and learn a new technology. Bestow 10 wine and 10 titan bones upon the Ninja tribe. Not gonna happen. Sorry. I checked what you guys wanted, but there's no way we're gonna give you that. Let's head up here to Khazar. We can actually get there within the next turn and potentially grab him. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we can try. Like, we may not have the luxuries he needs. We are just shy of being able to afford most of the governors that are available. Interesting. I wonder what the Morgwar's governors look like for us. That's right. They're mainly naval boosters. That's kind of what they do. They're not super great for FIDs or anything, although they do generate happiness on ocean tiles, which is kind of useful if you have a happiness issue, but we really don't have a happiness issue right now, so that's not going to help us too much. This guy could be interesting. What do you have? Expansion support 2. That lowers expansion disapproval, although expansion disapproval isn't necessarily something that is a huge issue for us. Ignores movement penalties, bribe cost reduction, building pearl cost reduction. Okay, so yeah, that's not going to be super useful as a governor either. No good governors currently available, which is kind of sad. Sisters of Mercy we could grab for a 15% health regen, which would be decent, but I think I'd rather wait until we get the Silics, and then we can get the resource bonus from them. Okay, that should be fine. We're gonna let Dust keep building here. We do want to get a governor, we're just kind of waiting for a good one. And we don't want to keep burning it on research, because if we do that, we're never gonna have any to get that governor. That's the situation we keep running into, actually, is like, okay, well now we got this, but we don't get the governor. We did not sign a peace treaty, so we did not get that 20 adamantium for make peace not war. That's fine. Let's get that pearl. Let's get that pearl. Let's avoid that Mykaran army right there, because that doesn't look like very much fun at all. We're gonna bring this guy over here, though. The fact that they have this and they're palling around with it makes me very uncomfortable. We do have a full assassin army coming out right now, though, so I'm sort of not as concerned with that as I could be. And, of course, this settler actually should come out after the Burrow Street. I don't know why the Burrow Street got put behind the settler, but if we put the settler out before the Burrow Street, there's actually a very good chance the Burrow Street won't finish because we won't have the proper number of population. So that's why we're switching that back right now. And come down here. Can we boost that? No, that's not going to help enough. We're going to move everybody back into that. Yeah, that's what we want to do there, get some more production going. And since we got the pacification, yeah, we did. I'm just double checking to make sure, guys. I'm gonna move that over to production, and that'll help us get through that stuff even faster. Did we put the museum down? We did. We're just waiting for it to build. Okay, that should work out just fine. We will have a nice army of assassins coming out very soon, which I'm looking forward to just as a means to combat the Mykara. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, no, it's not. We gotta go check and see if we can get Khazar. If we get Khazar right here, and hello, New Empire, how are you doing today? That's their capital, by the way. Khazar wants Quicksilver, which we don't have, and we definitely don't have 30 of them. Now, this new faction is who? Who is the green? We don't know yet, we just know they're here, and we can infiltrate their city with a spy, which is absolutely what we're gonna do. Because this is their capital right here, so if you wanted to spy on anything, this is the thing. Oh, this is the necrophage. Okay, this is the necrophage. We are spying on them. They have reasonably low security. If we are gonna get a technology right now, though, it's gonna be what's mine is mine. I will actually drop the other things and take that, I think. And I may do it unless they have a new hero in here that we actually want. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, even this guy doesn't really have any great governing abilities. We could pick up another spy, though. That's something that we could definitely do, and that's sort of a force multiplier money-wise. So I don't know if we want to do that or get what's mine is mine. I think we'll pick up the second spy. And the main reason that I'm doing that, guys, is because we know the Mykara are right over here, and our goal is to get a spy set up in their city as well. So for the time being, we may actually assign our new spy here. However, before we do that, I do want to check the skill tree and see where her skills are at. Okay, so she'll go here, she'll make one assassin, she won't get that much XP. If she goes here, she'll make a bunch of ships, she'll probably get more XP, but it'll take a little bit longer. I'm going to put her here. I'll put her here, this makes more sense to me. And then very, very soon we'll be moving her over to the Mykaran city to spy there. Yes, we know we got a new hero. Yep, that's awesome. And this scout unit no longer needs to be here. It's on its way over to that other continent, which is perfect for us. The Fomorians are here. There's only 2 of them, though, so in theory, if we get a nice big fleet out, I bet you we can just kind of steamroll this entire region. The only thing there is that if we run into another empire and end up competing for it, that's going to make it more difficult. I don't think we're going to, though. I think we're going to be fine. And we got the assassin, we're working on the Museum of Auriga and all these other wonderful things. For this winter, we are minus 10 happiness on terrains with anomalies providing approval, so we lose the happiness bonus from our anomalies. Minus 25% on all fidsies, but also minus 25% on expansion disapproval generation on cities. So now is the time to expand. A fungal broom is like family to us, and what you have done is murder. Yeah, sure, whatever. You guys are the ones who are trying to encroach on our space, okay? You're the ones setting up force projection right next to our capital. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. That's not how good neighbors act, okay? State Farm does not act like that. I'm just saying. Let's see. So we got population growth in Sharan. Militia are fine. They've just leveled up. That's great. Empire plan in 3 turns. So yeah, we did not end up getting our 4th city settled before the Empire plan. That's okay though, because we are pumping the settler out right now, because we just got that extra burrow that we wanted. And after that, it'll be all boarding vessels all day for this region right here, which is just fine for us. And then Museum of Auriga will be done here very, very quickly, and we do have an army of assassins now that are here, and they are ready to go, and they are ready to get that quest done. Absolutely gonna go after these guys. And I think right after this, we're probably gonna end the episode because we are running out of time right now. Oh wow, yeah, this should be a absolute slaughter right here. I mean, honestly, yeah, just get them, guys. Do your thing. 59. The nice thing is they're using that fortification bonus, so we're kind of just able to farm experience here because they're too close to our city. And I actually really like that component of it. Being able to farm a little extra experience just because they're close to the city without actually damaging the unit's health is a hugely useful thing. It's essentially allowing you to use the city's fortification as a buffer to gain experience, which is kind of cool. That being said, I wonder if that's sort of exploitable in a way. I mean, it is kind of exploitable as a way to just farm XP on your units. I guess you could do that anyway, but like you would be at much higher risk without fortification just sort of protecting all of them when you attack. Okay, that's fine. Get all those things done, and we have cleared that army away. Now there was another army of them over here, and there's also this Mykaran army right here, so I think we might move this way with these guys. Yeah, just come on over here. Have no fear. In fact, we might go and just take... Actually, no, we should go down here. We should go down here and work on our quest. To do our quest, we do need to just search that village, I believe. Lore quest. That's not what we want. Faction quest. Haunts village in Isolid knows something. Yeah, we just have to pacify them. Which should be ridiculously easy at this point. I thought we had a quest to do it too. Where are you? It's not the lore quest. Diplomacy by any other means. Pacify the haunts in Isolid. Your army needs to master the art of war. Gather and train units of different types. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna kill them. That's much easier. You guys come here, kill them. I'll give you a hero to do it with. You'll be fine. That, unfortunately, is going to be all the time we have today, though, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you did, go ahead and click that like button if you want to see more. Be that this, be it Endless Stellaris, be it Endless Space 2, be it all the great things we do on the channel. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down there, and make sure to ding that bell notification symbol, because every time you ding that bell notification symbol, we infiltrate another Necrodrone, egg hatching lair majiggy thing. Yeah.